Hey y'all, good evening and welcome to One More Round with Dionysus, the only short-form late-night comedy show hosted by a drag queen. I'm your host, Dinah. Tonight we're going to talk about the police chase of a clown, trends on dating apps, and lastly, we'll celebrate poppers. Now, it's time for our first round, so let's belly up to the bar. That's right, it's time to roast the news. A professional soccer player came out publicly and received league-wide support. And if there's one thing queer men love, it's an athletic supporter. A few different streaming platforms recently announced a slate of new queer dating shows. So everybody looked to the new fall lineup for a live stream of The Bushes in Your Local Park. A man was arrested after breaking into jail to hang out with his friends inside. After his arrest, he was quoted as saying, "Hell yeah, now we can have slumber parties." A man tried to rob a store with a finger gun hidden inside his pocket. When that didn't work, he put his thumb between his fingers and tried to convince the cashier he was holding their nose for hostage. A man dressed as a clown was chased by police after a late-night incident that involved a knife. You know, I don't like to give the police too much credit, but if they are going to harass one demographic, I'm kind of glad it's stabby clowns. I'm wrong, right? Fuck a clown. I say in a full face of white face makeup. Huge lips. Okay. A man was arrested for attacking an ATM after it gave him too much cash. This man was later caught biting a hand that was feeding him. Stupid. A Florida man was arrested for riding a manatee by holding on to its tail. The cause for arrest was for not spooning them like the gentle lovers they are. A man was arrested after throwing a pizza at his girlfriend during an argument over toppings. The context would have went from like abusive to lovably silly if he just hit her with the right kind of pie in the face. A man was arrested for shining a laser pointer at a police helicopter. Now, it'd be great if we could arrest the kid who shined a laser pointer on my crotch for the entire 11 o'clock number of the musical I was in high school. Trauma, bitch. A man tries to smuggle drugs into jail hidden inside a burrito. He was told to smuggle the drugs in through his butt. He was just playing the long game. A man sets his own house on fire trying to kill a spider, and that was the last time his partner ever asked him to kill a bug for them again. A man breaks into a stranger's home to cook dinner and take a bath. In unrelated news, you know, I don't think I fully understand how Airbnb works. Don't tell. And next, dating a queer man means learning a litany of lingo and language used to describe our diverse sex lives. Our goal at One More Round is to keep you abreast on all these vocab words with our segment called New Dating App Lingo. Okay, so we have a Jolly Rancher. That's a gay rancher. Pretty straightforward. Butterballing, that's smearing a compound butter inside one's cavity. It's delicious. Gatorating is using cum as a pre-workout. It's got electrolytes. The sodium's good for you. Okay. A steam facial is getting some post-workout quality time with the himbos and the gym bros. Snowboarding, that's when after coming on someone, you use your fingers to go, whee! There you go. It happens. I've seen it. Moonlighting is fucking someone in the butt with a flashlight. Poopers is being so constipated that you have to use poppers to help you clean out. Okay, that's based on a true story of someone who is not here, and I'm not going to blow their spot up. But, the Benjamin Franklin, that is knowing someone has syphilis, but fucking them anyway because they're rich. And finally, if you've ever been to a drag show, you've likely seen the part of the show where we feature everyone who came to celebrate anything from their birthday, their marriage, their divorce, whatever they're looking at. For our next round, it's time for celebrations. Congratulations, poppers, for being the bottle I need opened the most when my hands are the slipperiest. Congratulations to my yellow can of hairspray for not being strong enough to hold down my sweaty lace front while also being so strong you rip skin off my head when I peel you off at the end of the night. Congratulations to my Ugg boots for being the most absorbent boots I own and also the hardest to clean. Congratulations to Candlelight for being the most dangerous way to make me look beautiful. Congratulations to using makeup products in ways they were not intended for being the second most dangerous way for me to look beautiful. Congratulations to parasols for being the cuntiest way to keep the sun out of my eyes other than sunglasses. Congratulations to sunglasses for being the cuntiest way to say I'm exhausted while walking through an airport. Congratulations, crystals, for being the prettiest thing I own that reminds me I'm a liar when I say I'm not superstitious. Congratulations, tarot cards, for being a cheaper alternative to therapy. Congratulations, drag, for being a much more expensive alternative to therapy. That's true. Congratulations to my therapist. I do believe in therapy. Congratulations to my therapist for being the person who would field all of my complaints in life if I didn't dissociate while they happened through the week and never remember them during our session. All right, bitches, it's time to close out your tab. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm Dinah. This has been one more round with Dinah Nices. If you like what you see, show your support by hitting the like and subscribe buttons right below and sharing this episode with someone who owes you a drink. Have a great weekend. Cheers.